I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Rocky Marciano. He's 5'10" tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live. Undefeated. And he'll be facing Roy Jones Jr., 177 pounds, 5'11" tall with a reach of 74.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fights in.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter punch caught him clean. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater, mano a mano.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in, and you know you're in such an intense...
Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. He takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and goes right after him again.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Looking to land the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he can... And there's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
amount of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
A very competitive round here so far. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook won't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Marciano allowing his opponent to come to him. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Now relax, relax.
Just stay focused. Don't let him get the fight. Okay?
3 shots, keep smart. You were smart, you weren't loading up.
Get me timing already. The right hand's beautiful. I said, stop just sticking a few body shots.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well done with that counter shot. Well, this is the time. They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges score. Cards. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Keeping those gloves up. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. He settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Show us something, Rocky. Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. And a round that seemed like an eternity for... They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sensing the comeback.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Beautiful counterpunch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
Sometimes when you're in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
The stamina is off the charts. Pensacola's finest is down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Boy, this next round is... Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. This has been a very competitive round between these two. It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What?
Yeah. Look at that. All the belts,
They do. What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have a quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots.
Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! Cue up the replay machine. I have got... He's got the advantage halfway through the round. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
What this is, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination, maximum respect. That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Oh my word, down goes RJJ. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.